G'day, Richard from My Motorhome. Welcome to Project Polly. We have a simple job to do today. Well, I hope it's simple. We have one of these Nava flush mount socket and USB charging outlets fitted just above the TV. It's actually sort of behind you on the wall. If you turned your head around you might see it. Well, maybe not. Anyway, on our recent trip away, one of the USB sockets broke, which took out the other one, which means we now have no USB charging capability. It should be a simple job of undoing 4 screws around the periphery of this thing, pulling it out, pulling off the connectors at the back, reattaching it, screwing this one in, and getting 12 volt power back. We'll see how it goes. What can possibly go wrong? Just before I get underway, a little bit of background. This is the tool roll that I keep rolled up in the door pocket, driver's door pocket in Project Polly. Basic spanners, shifters, pliers, screwdrivers. It does most simple, straightforward repairs, and then for everything else there's a more comprehensive toolbox, sockets, etc. Underneath one of the seats. And here you can see the Nava unit that needs replacing. It's a 12 volt socket and 2 USB charging outlets, and if we just pan around you can see it sitting up there just above the TV. Take you back for a little look there. There we go. So what we're going to do is undo those 4 screws, pull it out, reattach it, install it, and off we go. Okay, despite my best efforts, I can't actually lever that out of there. So I've opened up Polly's wardrobe. That's where all of her electrical controls are. You can see them up there. And below that is the storage wardrobe, the hanging wardrobe where we keep our chairs. It appears I'm going to have to remove this back panel, which has 10 screws, and then get into it up under the panel there. So you can see that's around there, and that's actually up under there. Anyway, wish me luck. Okie dokie. So that's the board removed. No, it's the board unscrewed. But how the hell do you actually get the board out? So this is a classic example of a vehicle that's designed just to be built and left and never worked on. Whoever designed this just needs a kick up the arse. So we're back in the wardrobe, and I've undone all the 10 screws, and I can't for the life of me shift that panel. It is absolutely wedged in there, and so now I'm wondering if I actually have to remove this bottom piece where the wardrobe hanging rail is, because it appears that's wedged in up under there. So I would have to undo those, or remove those caps, undo that bottom piece, and hope like hell that all the electric guts don't fall out. I can't get to that one because the railing's in the way. So welcome to Pollys Inner Guts. That's the LPG box down there. Look at all that cabling. My goodness. Oh, there's a interesting loose plug there. I wonder what that was for. There's the TV booster unit there. Quality cabling. And around here, if we can see it in the low light, that's the back of the thing. So it looks like I have to do some disconnecting and I might then have some success. Okay, now I know what the problem is. So this is the replacement unit, and what it has on the back are these collars that screw off. They hold it against the surface as well as the mounting screws on the outside. So I have to undo those from the inside before it will come out. Of course, the thing is, there are no instructions with this. They just assume you know what you're doing. You really do need two hands for this. 3 would be good. Okay, so the rings are on, and now the next job is to reattach the power or the earth. The rings are as tight as I'm going to try. All right, old man noises coming out. So it's connected to the fridge. The next thing to do is plug in a USB cable and try it out. And the only thing I can try it out on is actually the iPhone I'm recording this on, so stand by for a bit of wobble. And Houston, there is power coming in. Yee-haw. The next thing is simply replace the screws. And it appears to be job done. So, just on 2 hours after I started the simple 5-minute job, it's done. Well, it's almost done. I've got power, the thing is secure, the wiring's in place, all that's fine. There's just a little carnage to address inside Polly now to get the wardrobe back together. But let me just show you what this remove 4 screws and reattach the wires job ended up looking like, and what still has to be cleaned up. That's actually the easy part, because still to go back is the wardrobe inner panel, the electrical box bottom piece, and all that needs to be covered up. Like they say, DIY, not for the faint-hearted. Hey, just a quick postscript to this latest DIY Polly adventure. The replacement unit, I came to realise, is actually 2 units in one, and I wondered if perhaps I could just replace that on its own. So I went down to Super Cheap Auto, had a look around. I could have bought it in a different mounting plate, single unit, and saved about $11 on the $41 I paid for the whole unit. Not a big saving, but probably still worthwhile, and would have saved a bit of mucking around at this end. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for joining us. See you again next time. Bye for now.